Now, I think many of us who followed our bliss when it came to our careers were warned by well-meaning loved ones, friends, family, saying, you're never going to make any money, just rather become a lawyer or a doctor. But actually, you have a fantastic business model, a fantastic program that teaches the exact opposite.
Yeah, well, it's called Business Acumen for Artists, and it's been running for the last 9 years at UCT's Graduate School of Business. And certainly from what we've heard, it's the only program of its kind to run at a Graduate School of Business. And it teaches artists the language of business, and not just artists who are visual artists, but artists from multiple disciplines, from jewelers to photographers to film directors to singers to musicians to glass blowers to puppet makers. And it sort of stems from the place that in order to be sustainable as an artist, you need to understand how to price your product, you need to understand how to negotiate deals, how to pitch an idea, how to close a deal. Sorry, I spat on you.
No.
How to close a deal.
You're passionate about this.
I mean, we've got some incredible people that teach on it. We've got Dave Duarte, who's a young global leader and who's just phenomenal in terms of social media. We've got Lisa Furrer, who is an awesome ceramicist and who runs her own business. And I'm a former, well, I'm a current poet, but a former blues singer and performance artist and turned creative entrepreneur. So it was about bringing like-minded people together to work on a program that could really just make a difference, because that is the language that people are taught. I mean, it's that master narrative of, no, don't go there, because although this might be what you're good at, you're never going to be a success. And I think that the reason for why, you know, often parents and well-meaning family members and friends say this is because to a large extent it's not something which is taught at the art schools. I mean, I don't see a very strong focus on business at many of the art and film schools at all. I mean, I think AFTA's changing that a little bit. But I remember one head of a very popular, important art school saying to me, we are in the business of commercial art, not fine. We are in the business of fine art, not commercial art. So I was like, but that means that when your students leave here, they won't be able to work as artists commercially because they don't understand anything about business. She was like, but we're not in that field, that they can go and do afterwards. And from this particular school, there has been quite a number of people that have come on the program. But I think that's a very real issue, the sense that creativity and business sit chasms apart. And I really don't think that they do. I mean, some of the students that have come on the program, the alumni now, I mean, have achieved extraordinary success. And I know we were chatting earlier, and one of them is Renee Rousseau, who's just won Product Design of the Year at 100% Design. The other is Lorraine Lurtz, who's a miniaturist and worked with 65 paintings for ants. Paul du Toit, whose work is all over Cape Town and internationally acclaimed. Ari and Julia from Suzelle DIY were on the program. And Kai Loskitz, who's just won the Barclays Atelier Art Award of the Year. So beautiful success stories around people that have just achieved extraordinary things. And I think some of the reasoning behind that is because this is such a peer network that people can draw from. And I know often when people think about a business acumen course for artists, they say, oh, well, is it a year-long program? Is it a kind of a mini MBA? And it isn't. It's a 13-week process that runs every Monday night from 6 to 9, from the end of August till the end of November. We've got 3 more days left if you want to apply. And it's a program full of heart. And I'll never forget one of the filmmakers that came on it said to me, I loved Business Acumen for Artists because as an artist, I can't afford a therapist. And it was just so amazing to be in this environment and just share with people all the stories around struggles that I've had to be sustainable as an artist.